Lima Symphony Orchestra is celebrating Black History Month with their concert that's coming up on Saturday. Joining us today, music director and conductor of the symphony, Andrew Crust. And thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, as always.
All right, so coming up Saturday, sounds like a fun concert. You were calling it American Voices, so let's talk about that.
It's going to be a really special project for us. We haven't done anything like this in a while because it combines, it's all American composers. It also combines a spoken word event, and it's Black History Month. And so for me, that's a time in music to celebrate the legacy of some really great composers. We've got 3 Black composers on this program, all American. And they're just really fantastic and amazing composers, some of them having a kind of a renaissance. And this is music that people are going to really love. So the first composer is George Walker. He was the first Black composer in history to win a Pulitzer Prize for music.
Oh, neat.
And his piece is The Lyric for Strings. It's just a gorgeous, melodic, really warm, reflective piece. Then we have Samuel Barber, another American. We're doing his Knoxville Summer of 1915, which is just a piece that really reflects the southern, summertime feeling, sitting on porches, drinking tea with your family. It's a really nice story. Then I've actually made some arrangements. I'm very excited about this. Florence Price was the first the first female of any composer to have a piece performed by a major American orchestra, the Chicago Symphony. She's really a fantastic composer. I've orchestrated 3 of her solo piano and voice pieces. We have a soprano soloist coming, Laquita Mitchell, and this is the world premiere. So I expanded those pieces with text by Langston Hughes. She often collaborated with the Harlem Renaissance people, and this will be the world premiere of that. And then the final piece on the program is the Symphony No. 1 by George Walker, by William Grant Still, the Afro-American Symphony, which is another reflective piece. What did it mean to him to be a Black composer in America? He was the first Black composer to have a major opera done. He was the first Black conductor to ever conduct an orchestra in the U.S., first after first after first. And this music is, jazz infused. It's full of beautiful melodies. It's very reflective. At the end, it's kind of an anthem, very hopeful sort of anthem. So it's something new for us, because at the end of this day, this concert, 15 minutes after the program, we're having a spoken word poetry event with 4 local poets. So it's really a collaboration with our local artists here, as well as some composers from all over the country.
It just sounds like a great evening on Saturday to have that music and then that spoken word. It's a really neat combination. I
hope so. And the music may be unfamiliar to some, but it's the style that we're going to know, and I really hope people will come out. It's very important to us, and to have this spoken word as well is going to be quite interesting. And our soprano soloist Laquita Mitchell is coming from New York. She's absolutely fantastic, and this repertoire is right in her wheelhouse.
Oh, good. All right. So tickets still available for the concert?
Still available.
Okay.
They're going fast, but we hope to see a lot of people there.
All right. And then to start your day, though, you're going to head to the library. It's another Maestro in the Morning event. What are you going to be covering then? Yeah,
these events are so fun. They're free. They're in the library, and it's just for kids of all ages and adults too. And we expose them to different kinds of chamber music, live groups. This time is all about dance, and we're collaborating with a local dance company. And so some kids are going to be doing live dance. We're going to teach the audience about different dance forms and styles, while a string quintet from the Lima Symphony plays the music.
All right, so you're going to make the kids get up and move a little bit with this one,
That's right.
Huh?
Their parents will love it.
Yeah, exactly. Fun in the morning. You mentioned that you always like going to the library. Is it because of the young kids, you love exposing them to the music at that young age?
Yeah, it's one thing to play the music in your living room, even if that is something that your family does, but it's another to see these musicians playing up close and personal. And our musicians are so friendly, and they explain to them what a violin is, what a flute is, and it's feeling the live sound is so important to kids, and they just soak it up like sponges. And so everything we do with kids, I think, is really important.
A lot of great firsts coming up this weekend. Don't forget the concert this week. Thanks very much, Andrew, for coming today.
Of course.
All right, don't go away. We'll take a look at the weather forecast next.